Hello, this is Tim Bryce with the National Weather Service in El Paso. This is a special weather briefing for the potential of severe weather on Monday and Tuesday, October 5th and 6th. This recording was made Sunday evening, October 4th. Well, what are we talking about? On Monday, we're expecting the potential for large hail and strong winds coming from severe thunderstorms west of the Rio Grande. On Tuesday, it kind of shifts further to the east, and we have the potential for large hail and strong winds coming out of severe thunderstorms for much of the area. I have graphics that will kind of break these areas out on the next couple slides. The other impact we could see both days, both Monday and Tuesday, there is a potential for some isolated heavy rain and flash flooding, and I'll kind of highlight that as we move forward. So here's what the Storm Prediction Center is calling for. It's not calling for, a widespread severe weather outbreak, but it is saying that, as you can see, basically from El Paso and Las Cruces to the west, there is the potential for isolated severe thunderstorms. They're calling it a marginal risk, and that just means that we could see a potential for a few isolated severe thunderstorms. Moving to Tuesday, you can see that marginal risk slides a little further to the east, but it does encompass El Paso, Las Cruces, on up towards Truth of Consequences, Silver City, Deming, so it includes a big part of the area. So what is causing all of this? What's the culprit? Well, basically we've got moisture streaming up out of the south, out of Mexico, and there's a large area of upper level low pressure that's going to help give the atmosphere that kickstart that it needs, that lift that it needs. And I know it's a little hard to tell, but on the wind barbs, you could see it, is that in the eastern part of New Mexico, they're coming in from the east, and out over Arizona, they're coming in from the southwest. So we actually have this kind of sandwich or this nice convergence right over New Mexico. All of these factors together can lead to the potential of a few isolated strong thunderstorms. Now, if I jump ahead 24 hours, not much has changed. You still see we've got plenty of moisture moving up from the south. The area of low pressure is actually even a little bit closer, and we still have that area of convergence with west winds over western New Mexico and southeast winds over eastern New Mexico. So we still have that area of convergence across the area. So we do have the potential for some strong to even severe thunderstorms on both Monday and Tuesday. In addition to the potential for severe weather, of course, we also will have the potential for heavy rain. This is what the Weather Prediction Center is expecting for rainfall totals for across the area through Wednesday morning. And you see it ranges anywhere basically from about an inch to over an inch and a half. Now, I will point out that inch and a half is centered right over the Black Range of right in between Grant and Sierra counties. But we could see a few isolated spots get even more rain than this. Upwards of 2 inches wouldn't surprise me. So having said that, for Tuesday into Wednesday, for basically Tuesday night, the Weather Prediction Center in Washington, D.C. is highlighting our area for the potential for flash flooding, at least a slight chance of it on Tuesday. So real quickly, the uncertainties, we've seen this before, but if we get too much cloud cover, it lowers the potential for severe thunderstorms. We'll still have rain, but we won't have enough energy with it missing from the heating of the day to get those severe thunderstorms. And the exact position of that convergence zones will make a difference of where the thunderstorms first fire up. And then the last area of uncertainty is where the heavy rain will fall. Will it set up east of the river, west of the river? And those are things that we'll have to fine tune as we move forward. So again, looking real quickly, there are no watches and warnings currently in effect, but possibly on both Monday and Tuesday we could see severe thunderstorm watches, severe thunderstorm warnings, and even flash flood warnings. So real quickly, one last time, the summary of the expected impacts. On Monday, there's the potential for isolated severe thunderstorms west of the Rio Grande that could produce large hail and strong winds. On Tuesday, we're have the potential for isolated severe thunderstorms which could produce large hail and strong winds across much of the area. And like I mentioned, on both days we have the potential to see heavy rain and flash flooding, at least isolated in nature across the area. So monitor our website for the latest information. You can also follow us on Facebook, and Twitter, and of course YouTube if you're watching this video. So we thank you for your time and stay safe.